Back when I wore the clothes of a younger man and had less wrinkles on my face, I also didn't have very much money but wanted to start a car dealership. So I learned how to start a car dealership with little to no money. I made a video about it that went viral. Well, fast forward 20 years later, I just made a video about closing my dealership in New Hampshire, and I am going to start it all over from scratch, bare bones, with little to nothing in my pocket again. And you're gonna join me. My name is Craig from, I don't know anymore. My name is Craig. I am going to start a car dealership for as cheap as possible, get a dealer's license and access to auctions nationwide on a shoestring budget. This is my newest series. We closed our business in New Hampshire in our last video, and we're starting it all over again down in Florida, and you're gonna be by my side throughout this entire journey. So let's get going. I am starting a dealership from scratch. I'm getting my dealer's license, I'm finding my location. I am doing it on a shoestring budget. I have money. I've opened 3 other car dealerships, gotten my license in 3 other locations, and I've done really, really well. I moved back to Florida and I am going to start from scratch. I don't want a big car dealership. I want to do everything on my own. I want to find low overhead. I want to keep everything cheap, and I want to get my license on a very tight budget. This is my newest series where we're actually going to get our retail dealer's license with dealer plates that give us access to auctions all over the country, and you're going to do it right alongside with me on as little money as possible. We're not going to throw money all over the place. I'm not going to use all of my wisdom and my knowledge and my experience. We are going to do this as if we have never done it before, right from the very first steps. We're going to figure out what we need to do in step 1. From step 1, go to step 2. From step 2 to step 3, from 3 to 4, and so on. And you're going to do it with me in this entire series. Man, this feels so weird because I always start my videos saying, hey, my name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Welcome to Flying Wheels. Well, this is my Flying Wheels YouTube channel, but my new business is not going to be called Flying Wheels. I haven't yet decided what our dealership name is going to be. We're going to keep the Flying Wheels YouTube channel, Flying Wheels Media. This is going to be called Flying Wheels, but the car dealership is going to be named something different, to TBD, to be determined. And in today's video, we are finding out the very basic requirements. What do I need to do? What is step 1, 2, 3, and 4? In the next video, we're going to look for a location. How do we get a location on a shoestring budget? I don't want to just go and spend $5,000, $6,000 a month on rent, sign a 3-year lease, and not know what I'm getting into. We want to do this as if I'm 23 years old again, starting in this business with no experience, not knowing how to do it. Now, when I started this channel, one of my biggest videos ever was how I started a car dealership at 23 with no money. That video has a few 100,000 views because it was real. It was informative, and I explained how I started this business. I am not just going to explain how I started this business in this series. I'm going to show you. You're going to do it right alongside me, step by step, how we started a car dealership with little to no money. Now, you saw me buy a Ferrari with just $400. I bought a car, fixed a car, sold the car, till I could afford a Ferrari on that initial $400 investment. And in all those videos, I said to you, I started my car dealership with $400, bought a car, fixed a car, cleaned a car, sold a car, bought another car, and I rolled that money into every car until I could afford more cars. Well, I don't need more cars. I don't need a new car dealership. I want a Ferrari. So in this series, we're going to be repeating the process until we could afford a Ferrari. We ended up getting that Ferrari. Well, ironically, that first paragraph that I always said we don't need a car dealership is exactly what we need. We need a car dealership. So in this series, we are going to start our car dealership with very little money. Step 1, let's go to my town hall. There we go, DMV. Okay, I did some research online and found out some of the requirements, but I really want to speak to somebody. I want to see what these requirements are, and if I can just do it in person rather than doing everything online. I want to put faces to names and locations. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into my town hall, my town clerk, or my tax collector, or RMV. Every town, city, state calls it something different. We're going to go into my local town tax collector, which is also where you register your vehicles, you get your registrations. So right now we are going to go into my town hall and see if they can help me or if they're gonna push me off to the next step. At the very least, this is step 1. Okay, step 1 complete. I didn't wait long, which was great, and they put me in the right direction. So from my tax collector, my town clerk in my small town, they moved me over to my county tax collector, the bigger tax collector. This is where the dealer desk is. The dealer desk is a desk with two people that focus on dealers. You turn your titles in, you can pay your tax collected. You have questions, you go right to them. That is in the next town over from me. That is where my dealership is starting, in the city of Stuart. So we're going to go to the city of Stuart tax collector dealer desk to see if they can help me. Now, I was hoping my town had a dealer desk. They don't. It is a small town. Now, I had a dealership in New Hampshire before this, and my dealership had one dealer desk. It was in the capital. It was in Concord, New Hampshire. I could call them for every question I had. I mailed everything I needed up to them, back and forth. There were 4 or 5 lovely women that answered every question I ever had. So somewhere there is a dealer desk in your state or your region or your county. You have to locate your dealer desk. So here we go. We are at my county, Martin County Tax Collector's office, and right inside here is where my county dealer desk is. So I'm just gonna walk right into the front door and ask the woman at the front if they have a dealer desk and where we should be going. Do you have a dealer desk here?
Fourth corner, on the other side.
Farthest corner. Okay, thank you. Hey there. This is step 1 for me, but I was wondering if you can direct me the right place to get a dealer application.
Dealer app.
Yeah. Get a retail dealer's license. Thank you. Great. Did you say regional? Is that what?
Regional office, yeah.
Okay. Where's that? Okay.
Phone number on there for you.
Great. Thank you.
Just call them and see if they can walk you through the process. 'Cause we certainly don't know what.
Okay. This is the dealer section though, right? After?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. All right. Thank you very much. So I first went to my town tax collector, DMV Town Hall. From there, they pointed me to their main office in my county. I'm now at my main office in my county. My main office in my county sent me to my regional, which I'm just gonna do by the phone right now. So we're gonna go over the phone call. So we're gonna give them a call before they close instead of driving all the way over there. First of all, let's take a second to really appreciate this Corvette E-Ray. All-wheel drive, 655 horsepower, mid-engine with front electric batteries. This car is amazing. Wait till I start it, ready? Oh. Wow, I can change this to Z mode. What an amazing car. Has nothing to do with my dealership and dealer's license, but still really exciting. Okay, well, while we wait for the inspection officer, that's what they would have been called up in New Hampshire. I forget what the compliance officer, same idea. You get a trooper or a police officer or someone with high power, a higher power and some type of enforcement, law enforcement, to watch over you or oversee you. They're the ones that make sure you're following the rules. They're the ones that give you guidance. In New Hampshire, honestly, they're the ones that were like, the one I had he was strict, and it was always like I was doing something wrong. No matter what, I try to always follow the rules. Always. I just don't want to lose my license. There's so much to jeopardize, inspections, and like that. I live off of that. And every time he showed up, I felt like I was breaking the rules. And it really depends on who you have. When my grandfather was around, my grandfather would have conversations with him, and then he's nice as pie. But when he showed up, he was always trying to be intimidating or was intimidating. I don't know. It just wasn't fun for me anytime he showed up. They never come to say, hey, Craig, I just want to tell you you're doing a great job. They always came out to me to ask me a question or audit me or see if I'm doing things the right way or try to catch you in something. Never caught me doing anything wrong. I'm very proud of that. For now, while we wait for our compliance officer to call, I have 2 friends in town that are both dealers, and I'm just gonna go check out their dealerships and see what their place is like and get an idea of what they have. And I am gonna give you a sneak preview, because in our next video, we're gonna go location hunting, and I'm gonna tell you how I found a location. But I've already showed you that I have a location because it's been a year. I've been here for a year hunting. So our next video, we're gonna show you how to find your location. And I may or may not show you my location at the end of this video already, just to give you a teaser and a part 2. So let's go to some dealerships and check them out. So I'm reading this letter. I was just in West Palm yesterday, which is a real bummer. It says, you must make an appointment. Please call between 8 and noon to schedule your appointment. I don't know what I need to go there for. So let's just call them first. That's the Second time I've called them and they hang up on me.
Welcome to the Motorist Services Office, South District Field Operations in West Palm Beach. Our office hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. You may also visit the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles website at www.flhsmv.gov. Please choose from the following menu choices. For office location, hours, and fax information, please press 1. If you have questions regarding driver license, ID card, including suspension notices, hardship license, and administrative review, please press 2. If you have questions regarding motor vehicle title, registration, or license plate questions, please contact your local tax collector office in your county of residency. Please press 3.
Our offices are now open. In an effort to better serve you, it is our suggestion that you make an appointment in advance.
For salvage, rebuildable, rebuilt, assembled from parts, homemade trailers, or other vehicle inspection questions, please press 4. For questions regarding dealer licensing or filing a consumer complaint against a licensed dealer, press 5.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Spartan Motor Services, how can I help you?
Hey, good afternoon. Is this the dealer desk or dealer department?
I'm sorry?
Is this the dealer desk or dealer department?
Yes, we do dealer licensing here.
Oh, perfect. Question. I am looking to get my retail license, and this would be my first step. Can you point me in the right direction on steps I should follow in order to get my retail license?
Yeah, so you need to speak with your compliance officer. What zip code are you looking to be located at? Before I transfer you over to him, would you like to take down his phone number in case you need to call him back?
I absolutely would. I am going to text myself.
All right, let me know when you're ready. Would you like his email address as well?
I would love it. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so it's first name, last name, just as in.
Okay, great. Perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem. I will go ahead and transfer you over to him now.
Great, thank you. Every single person I've spoken to in Florida has been delightful. Like town halls and just so weird because it's such a big state compared to like.
Sorry. Is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Okay, so I left him a voicemail. That would be step 3. So step 1 was going to my town hall. From my town hall, going to my county tax collector. From my county tax collector, it would be going to my regional office. From my regional office, getting in touch with the person in charge of my region. Now we wait for a phone call back. In the meantime, we're going to go online and get some information as well. This right here, best price used cars. See, it says dealer on the sign right there. That's a friend of mine. He actually helped me out a lot, and the only reason he's a friend of mine is because I walked in and introduced myself and said hello. I went into his location, said, hey, just looking for some help, you know, of any spots available, anywhere I can find a spot. And he said, actually, I do. And he introduced me to somebody else, and since then we've been kind of in communication. And this right here with all those American flags, that is the Dream Cars car dealership. That is my friend Jeffrey's dealership. He is a buy here, pay here, and he's selling the dream. Dream cars to people that can't afford cars. He's providing opportunities to people that can't afford new cars, maybe have low credit. He helps them purchase cars on their terms. So shout out to Jeffrey at Dream Car Garage. I mean, he has really hooked me up and pointed me in the right direction so far. And just down the street from Jeffrey, I told you I'd give you a teaser to my next episode, a year in the works. This is my location. This is where I will be applying for my dealer's license. So I needed a place to put cars interim. I needed a place to kind of tinker on my wholesale cars interim. So I found my shop. It took me a year in the making. You guys are getting a sneak preview. There's my Land Rover Discovery right there. There's my Ford Explorer right there. And once these Honda Elements are gone, these are my parking spaces as well. Now, I don't want to give you too much information in episode 1, but I did want to show you what I've been up to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then some spots inside the garage bay right there. That is my new location where we will be applying for my dealer's license. Now, I don't want to jump the gun. I was hesitant to show you guys that, but I told you I was starting on a shoestring budget. I don't want to just go spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in overhead. I don't want 30 cars either. I had 30 cars. I've done that already. I've lived that already. I just want low overhead, buy a couple cars, fix a couple cars, sell a couple cars, make some fun videos, and chill out. I worked hard for 15 years. Hard. 15 years in the car business is a lot. It's might as well be 30 in any other job. And before that, it was 5 years in Florida with my dealer's license. And before that, I was hustling, owning a painting company and selling door-to-door sales, business to business in Florida. Like, I have worked hard, and it's time to start chilling out. I am able to reap the rewards and the benefits of my hard work. I want to chill out. I want to make content and teach you guys the things that I learned. maybe make some mistakes and have you learn from my mistakes on the way. Maybe have some wins and show you all of my wins. Already I'm winning. I have a new location right here. We're renting out Flying Wheels up north. The location is already rented, and we're going to be making money sitting back having somebody else own the car dealership up there, which is amazing for them, and it takes a lot off my plate being 1,500 miles away. So now that I showed you my location and we have yet to get a phone call back from the enforcement officer, let's just do a quick dive online and see what the requirements are in the state of Florida. ChatGPT could probably tell me that, Google could probably tell me that, and the state website I'm sure could tell me that too, so I'm gonna look into it real quick. Let's try it with ChatGPT first. What are the dealer license requirements in the state of Florida? Can you read them out loud to me, please? Honestly, none of those sound too demanding. I think we could do all that like within the next week. So in our next video, which has taken me a year to shoot and research, we're gonna go over how to find a location, which was step one. You need a location, you need a business name, and you need a tax ID, and then a sales tax certificate. That stuff took me a year, and I'm gonna fast forward through all of it and show you in one episode. So 1 year of my hard work in one episode, which will be the next episode. We're gonna go building hunting, we're gonna go shopping, and I'm gonna show you how I found each one and why I decided to go with or without each of them, because over the past year I've had places that I've been keeping my cars, we've been wholesaling at other auctions. So that is our next episode. Then we're gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna dive back into my foreclosure home, because I dangled that carrot for a long time. So I'm gonna show you my foreclosure home that we bought at auction that I absolutely scored on, get into that series, and I'm gonna jump into this series as we progress. So make sure to follow along, and also follow, if you just want car dealership content, make sure to follow my other channel. There'll be a link right here. My how to start your dealership or how to get a dealer's license channel is right here. It will only be car dealership content. The process, the hiccups, everything that happens in between will be right here. Flying Wheels is everything automotive based and lifestyle based. This channel right here, how to start your car dealership or how to get your dealer's license, is only car dealership content. There is a link in my description, so make sure to go check that out and subscribe if you like this car dealership content, because you're gonna see the whole thing all the way along the way. The mistakes, the good, the bad, the ugly, the greatness, everything that happens along the way will be right here. Thanks for watching. Please tell me your comments below, what's good, what's bad, what you like, and then also, a thumbs up is just really, really appreciated. I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Adios.